When a dance hall song becomes a hit, who gets paid? As we've learned, many people are involved in making dance hall music. Each has their own rights to intellectual property and royalties. A dance hall track itself could gain popularity, but so could the underlying dub track, the remix version of the dub track, or the isolated vocal track. Let's look at where the royalties and copyrights fall in each scenario. If a complete dance hall track with a remixed dub track and vocal performance makes money, the original artist is owed performance and mechanical royalties and owns the rights to the underlying musical composition and sound recording. An engineer who altered the dub track by remixing it, remastering it, or adding additional music arrangements gets a percentage of performance and mechanical royalties for their version of the song and owns rights to the musical arrangement they make as well as the new sound recording with their arrangement. The sound system operator may serve as a music publisher for the engineer and/or singer, so they may be entitled to publishing royalties on the earnings of the engineer or singer. The singer gets a percentage of performance and mechanical royalties for the version of the song with their vocal performance and owns the rights to their vocal melodies and lyrics, as well as part of the sound recording with their vocal performance. What if the dub track is reused by another dancehall group? Then the original artist is owed performance and mechanical royalties and owns the rights to the underlying musical composition and sound recording. Additionally, the second dancehall engineer, singer, and sound system operator are entitled to rights and royalties for their version of the song. What if the remixed dub track is released without vocals? The original artist gets performance and mechanical royalties and owns the rights to the underlying musical composition and sound recording. The engineer who altered the dub track gets performance and mechanical royalties for their version of the song as well as rights to their musical arrangement and the new recording with their arrangement. Finally, what if the singer's isolated vocal track without the original dub track or remix is sampled or used in another song? Then the singer gets royalties for the vocal track from the new song and retains his or her rights to the musical composition and sound recording for the vocal melodies and lyrics they wrote. The engineer and original artist of the underlying track do not receive royalties or rights to the content if their music is not used. If any party is not registered with a performance rights organization to collect performance royalties and a mechanical rights organization to collect mechanical royalties, then it becomes practically impossible to track and collect that income from their work. If any party does not register the necessary copyrights for their portion of the work, then it is much more difficult to legally enforce those rights of ownership and the financial benefits that come along with it. Because of lack of representation, lack of access to proper registration, and lack of international copyright enforcement for Jamaican music in most of the 20th century, many artists were underpaid or not paid at all even when their songs became internationally popular. Today it is much easier for artists to protect their work, ensure their rights are preserved, and get paid when their music is broadcast, streamed, and used by other artists around the world. Subscribe and turn on notifications to learn exactly how to register your works for maximum copyright protection and collection of royalties.